Hello food lovers and welcome. If you've never been here before, my name is Anna and I am too a food lover. Today we'll be making not one, not two, but a whole meal from scratch. We'll fire up the grill and make beef kofta, chicken shish tawook with a side of air-fried potatoes, a tabbouleh salad with greens from my garden, and a tahini sauce that goes perfectly with the koftas. Nothing will be hard to make, it just requires some preparation and planning. We'll begin with the koftas. We will need ground beef, onion, garlic, fresh parsley and mint, spices, salt, pepper, and olive oil. You can find the exact amounts in the description box of the video. We peel the onion and we will finely grate it. I use the mandolin for this, but you can use a regular grater. Now we need to salt it a little and allow it to drain for a few minutes. We don't want all the liquid in our koftas. Meanwhile, we finely chop the mint. We only want the leaves and we discard the hard stems. I love the smell of the mint. We do the same for the parsley. You can use more or less parsley according to your taste. We add the minced garlic, and now we squeeze the onion well so we remove as much liquid as we can. And then we add everything to the meat and begin mixing. You can discard the liquid from the onions. Don't forget the spices. They give a lot of flavor to the koftas. Some olive oil, since my meat was very lean. It was a grass-fed beef. We want a smooth paste. Then we will cover it and put it in the fridge for at least a few hours so that it has time to take all the flavor from the spices. Now for the chicken skewers, we'll need chicken breast, yogurt, lemon juice, tomato paste, garlic, tawook spices, I'll have those written in the description box too, pepper, salt and olive oil. We will start by making the marinade. Some yogurt, and I have the recipe for yogurt on my channel if you'd like to make it yourself. is so much better and creamier. Olive oil, some lemon juice, minced garlic, and the tomato paste. The tomato paste will give the chicken a very nice orangey color in the end. Of course, the tawook spices. I make more of this mix because we go through a lot and then I just keep it in my pantry. I will write in the description box how I make it. The yogurt and lemon juice are the secret to tender and juicy chicken. We mix everything well. Oh, it smells so nice already. We cut the chicken in big cubes. And we mix everything together with the sauce. And it's best to marinate it for at least a few hours, even better overnight in the fridge covered. The tahini sauce is super easy and fast to make. We just mix the tahini with some ground cumin, coriander, and garlic powder. We whisk and then we'll add some salt and pepper. Now some white vinegar. You can replace it with some lemon juice. As soon as you add the vinegar, it will turn very thick, so we need to thin it with a little bit of water. You can make it as thin or as thick as you want. We prefer it on the thinner side. Same thing with the vinegar. Just add as little or as much as you like. This is not an exact recipe. Tahini is very good for our bones. It is full of calcium. It is made from ground up sesame seeds. Time for the tabbouleh salad. For this I made a quick trip to the garden to harvest all the greens. If you'd like to see a tour of the garden, please let me know in the comments below. We will use lots of parsley, spring or green onions, fresh or dry mint, tomatoes, lemon juice, fine bulgur or cracked wheat, oil and salt. First step is to soak the bulgur in hot water so that it will have time to absorb it and soften. You can find bulgur at any Mediterranean grocery store. Next, we need to chop the parsley. We discard the stems and we use only the tender leaves. We need to chop it finely for a great result. We really love the taste of this simple salad, but even more its health benefits. Parsley is very rich in vitamin A, potassium, vitamin C, calcium, folate, and iron. You really can't go wrong with parsley. The more the better. Have you ever had tabbouleh salad before and did you like it? Let me know below. We do the same for the mint. You can also use dry mint and just add it to the dressing we will make a little later. Otherwise, just add it to the parsley. Now we chop the green onions. Cutting them first in half makes it easier. You can use a regular onion too that you finely chop, but I prefer green onions here. For the tomatoes, we need to remove the inner jelly part with the seeds and we'll only use the rest. We don't want our salad to be too watery. We dice them small and add them to our bowl. We will reserve some to decorate with. The dressing is simple: lemon juice, salt, and olive oil. That's it. We whisk them well until they turn thicker and emulsify. Unlike other salads, I feel that tabbouleh is better after staying in the fridge for a few hours, so don't be afraid to make it ahead of time. We mix everything together, fluff up the bulgur and mix it in. We add our dressing and we are ready to make it look pretty. I went with a few lettuce leaves, and some diced tomatoes on top for garnish. For our shish tawook, I decided to use some mushrooms and sweet peppers. You could also use some onions or no vegetables at all. But my son likes mushrooms and I love the flavor of the grilled peppers. We chop them in big cubes and put them aside for now. Okay, let's shape the koftas. Take some of the mixture and spread it on a skewer. I didn't have the flat ones, so I used the regular metal ones. If you only have wood ones, they will work too, but you need to soak them in water for a few hours before grilling so they won't burn. For the chicken ones, we alternate the pepper with the chicken cubes and the mushrooms. Some of the sauce will be left behind. Now for the fries, which will take about 20 minutes in the air fryer. I washed them well and scrubbed, and I will cut them using this tool, not even removing their skins. This makes it so fast and easy. I like to season my fries to give them more flavor. First, some oil. I used avocado oil. Then some vegeta, which is like a vegetable bouillon cube but in powder form. You can skip it and just add salt. Then paprika, curry powder, garlic powder, and onion powder, which I made by drying green onions from our garden. We have an abundance of them. You can just season to your liking, but I encourage you to give them a try like this once and see what you think. We coat everything well and air fry them until golden. I have a Nova convection oven with an air fry program, and that's why you see me putting them here on a pan. Time to fire up the grill. That's my favorite part. I used for a little bit a gas grill, but I found that the flavor on it can't compare to the charcoal one. This is the Kamado Joe Grill and I absolutely love it. About 20 minutes later and the fire is going strong. We put the grill grates on, close the lid and let it soak in all that heat. Now the grill is at about 450 degrees Fahrenheit and it is ready to put our meat on. Just listen to that searing sound. I think the whole neighborhood could smell what I was grilling today. Halfway there, we give them a turn. I made some grilled corn for the kids as they really like it. Would you guys like to see me making more of these complete meal videos? Let me know in the comments below if you do. And they're ready. The chicken is juicy, is tender, and is so full of flavor. Middle Eastern flavors in your own home. My family enjoyed this meal a lot, and I hope that you will too. If you do, don't hesitate to subscribe and share my videos with your friends. Thank you for being here today.